is going on, everybody? It is NeM's Gaming Madness on a special day. The United States government interfered in our game yesterday, or actually it was the California government, so you can blame the California state government requiring me to drive my daughter to jury duty. Damn them, don't they know there are D&D games to play? So
for real,
yeah.
Never understand.
Did they accept her, or did they just waste her time?
They just wasted her time, but she's not heartbroken over that.
No, it's, it's the way it usually goes. Many are called, few are chosen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what's that saying? If you're stupid enough to get on a jury, you belong there. My dad's been on 2 juries. I got jury duty once, and they didn't choose me. But my dad got a murder trial once, and then like a robbery homicide or something.
Yeah, I had a friend that got a murder trial once. It's cool. We talked about it all the time during the trial. It was hilarious.
I would love to be on a jury just once, just to experience it. But
it's pretty heavy.
He actually had to leave Kansas City and go to Jeff City to be on this jury too.
If I'm gonna be on a jury, I wanted to be on like a cool. I want to be on some cool case, not like some HOA dispute or something, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I had to change equipment real quick. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. All right. As you can see, our little group here is growing, which I'm very happy about. That's very cool. I would like to welcome Jeff popped in last week, but we'll say howdy and welcome to Jeff again. And I'm going to have him introduce his character out of character to everybody a little more thoroughly. And we have another new player, Lord Bobo. Do you want to go by Lord Bobo, or do you want us to say your real name here? So
you can go with Ray for right now.
Ray.
That's fine.
All right. This is Ray, and Dustin brought him into our group, and we want to welcome him to NeM's Gaming Madness. So the more the merrier. Like I said, I can do up to 8 people online. Past that, it gets a little unwieldy. I have DM'd lives as many as 50 people at one time, which was insane, and I will never do it again. So that's how my crap habit started. So yeah.
Come in, Ray.
All right. So with that, let's just do a real quick recap of what happened last week, and then we're going to introduce our new players. Yep.
I've got my fan running over here. Is that noise bothering anybody?
Don't even hear it.
Don't even hear it.
I can't hear it at all. So
excellent.
I'm good. So last week our group had gone back to town. They had successfully recovered the medicine, which had been being used to power a portal outside of Daggerford, and they had heard the names Vecna and Strahd being mentioned as well. So they're in town, and then they found out that the guard had come back searching for a missing tavern wench who was presumed murdered. And they had not found her body, but had found some strange things out in the woods. And our enterprising group, their nose always twitching for a little bit more gold, volunteered to go out and find her, thinking that they had already found her in the pit of the dust goblins. But little did they know, this woman that they had found was someone completely unrelated who was from Cormir and gone missing. But they did get a reward for that. However, they were hired to go out and investigate out in the woods to see what had happened to this missing tavern wench, because the guardsmen were a little unnerved by this. So our intrepid party went out into the woods and investigated, and they found the spot where presumably this woman was murdered after some investigation and looking through. But the weird thing was there's no body. You know, that's not necessarily that weird. Maybe the body got up. Maybe not the body got up. Animals took the body.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. Or
got up and walked away too, you know.
But
from the evidence, at least.
Yeah. So they decided to follow the trail, and they went miles deeper into the forest. Eventually, at first, this body was kind of shambling back, or there were footsteps shambling back and forth, and they were a little confused by this. And they found some evidence of the girl's clothes on a trail, and then the body, or the whoever was walking, went on to all fours and started moving very quickly and with a purpose. So they started following this trail, and they started looking around, and the trees were getting deeper and darker and thicker. There was less sunlight. The mist was coming up, and eventually they just got this really uneasy feeling that they were no longer in Kansas anymore as they went deeper into the woods. And then the howl of wolves rose, and they were attacked by 5 humongous wolves. Or actually, they came upon a figure who you will hear about in a moment, who is Jeff Brace's character, who was being attacked by 5 wolves, and they went. Yep. 6 wolves. All right, and they went to eat him.
I'm happy if you want to discount that one.
Yeah. And what resulted was one of the series of some of the worst rolls by a group and some of the best rolls by a DM in the history of Dungeons and Dragons. So our party was left on the ropes in the middle of this combat session, and that is where we left it last time, last gaming session, where we were in the middle of the combat with these huge wolves, and they're not sure exactly where they are in the woods, but the woods are not looking friendly anymore, and combat is ensuing. So before we get back into the game and introduce our new characters, first I'm going to go to Jeff again. So welcome, Jeff. Glad to have you with us for the game. Why don't you introduce yourself real quick and your character, and then I will go to Ray. So.
All right, I am Jeff Brace. As you see, Brace, I go by Brace. That's my artistic handle and name. I am a writer and artist and formerly a filmmaker, actor extraordinaire, all-around great guy. Women want to be with me. Men want to be me. You know how it is. You all feel it. I know you feel it.
Men want to be with you.
My character is Rumor de Fame, a jauntily clad paladin, maybe, but with a sort of a gestury motif to him, all dressed in golds and crimsons and purples, with his big old kind of jester motley coming off of his golden scale armor, wielding the tiniest little buckler you've ever seen, and
the internet votes no. So.
Yeah.
No.
Because I can still.
Nope. You're stuttering. So we will come back to you in a moment. Over to Ray. So this welcome Ray. He is joining us for the first time. Why don't you just briefly introduce yourself and your character for everybody? So.
Hi, I'm Ray. Hailing out of Northeast Ohio. So my character's name is Axel. He is a wild magic sorcerer, dragonborn.
Cool.
Yeah. He has his background is he's a spy, so he's doing some espionage stuff on the side. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes.
All right, cool. And I will work on for the next game. I will get you a token for the game. Right now, you be the generic wrath-looking thing that it gives you. So,
okay.
There we go.
Right.
Just back.
Let's try this minimized. Let's try this smaller window and see if that works.
All right.
Jeff is Batman now.
Yep. Anything else you want to add in real quick?
Nope.
I can hear you, or I can see him moving. So, all right, we'll go back to Jeff. Real quick, I will go around the horn real quick, unless you guys want to do. Okay, unless you guys want to do your introduction to yourself, I will just introduce the other characters real quick. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right. Starting in the center square up there, So we've got Dustin playing Grimgrin the Barbarian. He is a Goliath. He is our soul marshal. He's the soul fighter right now. I don't know what we're going to do with that. That's interesting. You guys have a bunch of ranged. You can do whatever you want, but they ganged up on Grimgrin this last time. But I've got a suggestion for Grimgrin from last game that we forgot to do, and I'm going to let you do it retroactively, which was you're allowed to ignore damage from one source with your special ability one time because you're a Goliath. So
Oh,
you would
okay.
have more hit points back. You wouldn't be down. So, and then in the top right corner, you've got Pops Van Zant playing the thief next to Goods. So take a bow.
Quit
Behind the
calling me
camera
a thief, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rogue.
You are
Rogue.
a treasure acquiring specialist.
He's
So
the Rog you.
yes, yes, you're
Not
He
a
is, he
thief.
is the lost and found department.
yes, you're an
Yeah.
acquisition engineer. That's what we'll call you. So,
Optics is everything.
There's only one
and,
thief. Everyone else is just trying to get their shit back.
You see?
and
You
then
see?
we have Max DeVille playing a wizard called Zell down there in the bottom right corner. So X gets
I
a
burn
square.
things for fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Grimgrin, I went back and I checked the tape. The largest amount of damage you took at one was 8 hit points, which you could have ignored with your special ability, which is was it stone or something like that?
Stone's
I don't know.
endurance.
Yeah, I am
Stone's
stoned,
endurance.
something like that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, stone's endurance. So you should be at 8 hit points at the moment. So
Okay.
because I said so. There it is. Look at me. I'm laying down the law. All right. So with that, I am going to add someone in because, just the way these games work, suddenly a dragonborn sorcerer is going to somehow wander into this whole crazy situation because he really
He's lost
doesn't
in
want
the
to be
mist.
here. Yeah, but he's going to end up there, unfortunately. So we're going to put you after the dire wolves. So, and
You know how it is. You go for a relaxing walk in the woods and you
Yep.
fight dire wolves.
you're like, what the heck is going on here?
Oh, is
So,
it Tuesday again?
yeah.
I forgot the second Tuesday of every month is always hounds in here.
All right. So back up to the top to the Grimgrin, who remembered post shuffling off this mortal coil that he could do stone endurance because the DM remembered right after we logged off last time. So Grimgrin is still up, and we are at the top of the initiative order. You are currently surrounded by these dire wolves. However, one decided to start running away after you heard a whistling sound. You're not sure what that's all about, but
Oh.
Do I get an opportunity to attack?
no, because that one wasn't attacking you. It was going after other people. You're just surrounded by these other 5 who are all looking at you like a pork tenderloin at the moment. So,
It must be this guy up here.
yep, that guy.
I will swing my great axe.
All right.
That's
At who?
the beast, the main one that's still looking at me.
That
Can't
would be
see
all
over
5 of
there.
them. So,
The one
You got
closest
4
to me.
right on your butt.
you have wounded this one here and this one here so far. So,
I can't see that map. Hang on.
all right, no problem. But I am going to add Axel's token on here. I'm going to put you down here by Annex. Axel, you're going to pop in. Can you see your, like that wrath looking thing on
Yes.
there on the map? Can you move it? Can you grab it and see if you can move it for me?
Let's see. It's moving the map. Hold on. Let me try the pointer. Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Yep.
Nem, I got a question.
See.
Pre 2024, drinking a potion is an action. Post 2024, drinking a potion is a bonus action. How do you
Yep.
roll it?
I rolled as the way I do potions and like eating or other things that could be a bonus action. I do a house rule, which means that you can use it in any action slot. So certain things like that. So
Yeah, it'll just determine how I do my turn because I'm hurt as hell. I
Because,
need to
what we
disengage. So
yeah. So like
what we
if
what
you
we were doing in our what we were doing, if you still want to abide by this, is like to yourself was a bonus, to anybody else
right,
was an action.
right. Like if you're yeah, exactly. If you're actually interacting with someone else, then it takes an action. But if you're doing it for yourself, I allowed it to be a bonus. But I don't know if I did this in the other game, but maybe I'm just revising my idea in my head. But I like the idea like they have in other like video games where you could use it in place of any action. So like if you're not moving on a particular turn, I would say you could use it as your move action as well. So
okay, that's cool. I will keep
'cause,
that in mind. 'Cause that means I
uh,
can do more things.
yeah, because I just like it's like all of a sudden you're just standing still and you just lose that. It's like it takes time for you to stand. I don't really like that much, but all right, back to Grimgame.
Which one did you say that I've injured?
You've injured the two at the top of the map, towards the top of the map. Yeah.
Okay. I'll attack the right one. It's not letting me click on it.
Okay.
But
Go
You
ahead.
should just be
Give
able
me
to
an
left click
attack
down
roll.
to get like the little ring.
Yeah.
Or you just like
and I will.
back.
What do we got going on here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, those are hits. That's a hit.
Ooh yeah.
Actually, those are both hits because you got your bonus attack too. Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. You can roll damage one more time because you have 2 attacks. So might as well take both those rolls. All right. So 15 and 6, 21 plus because you're got frenzy and plus your 2 rage on each one is another 4. So you do a total of 34 points of damage. You obliterate this one dire wolf. I mean, you chop it up. It turns into wolf sausage right in front of you. Everybody is very hungry now. In fact, he's so dead, he cooks himself up and serves himself up to you with some sauerkraut. So, no.
Bell screams, "Fapo, bitches!"
You attack that dire wolf and slice it completely open, taking one of its legs off and actually almost dismembering it, the other leg as well, and it falls to the ground, bleeding out, dead. However, what is concerning to you as the body hits the ground, it dissolves into a black sludge and goo, which disappears into the earth, and the mist in that area gets a little thicker. So,
Ugh.
Ooh.
Zell, you are up.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Gnarly.
All right.
Yeah,
Remember, let's see, what's the new guy? Where is he at?
Ray, down below.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nobody has told him yet that like the pink mist is an illusion.
All right, this blue blocks is a
So
pink
he-
mist that is an illusion of. So maybe
Of
Right
his
now,
makeup.
he basically. So right now, he's hearing all this commotion. He can see pops, and then there's this sparkly pink
Yeah.
void up there.
I forgot
Okay, so
about that.
I can't see what's going on, but I can hear like
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It was a. What was the name of the spell you used?
It's
It's
a
not minor,
silent
though.
image.
Silent image.
It's an invocation called like the invocation is called.
I'm gonna spend a level 2 slot for that.
All right, and you do a burning hands on. I'm assuming the 3 dire
The
wolves.
3 that I already hit before, yeah.
All right, let
And
me
I
get
upped it to
some.
level 2, so
Let me get some dex checks real quick. That
that
passed.
worked.
That passed.
That worked too.
Well, it's good to see
Damn.
my rolls are still doing well.
Speedy.
All
Speedy
right.
dogs.
So you're still gonna hit them, but you're gonna hit them for
Yeah.
half damage. So,
Oh.
So 8.
all
Our
right.
fortune hasn't changed.
And then I'm drinking one of my potions of healing. So I've got a regular potion of healing, and I've got like the super powered one that I found in the Myth Draenor hole.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take whatever the regular one is, and I don't know what you want me to roll for that. 2d4, 2d6.
It is 2d4 plus 8.
Okay.
2d4 plus 4 plus 8.
Plus
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Plus 8. Okay. Is it plus 4 or plus 8?
This one is plus 8. And there's a
Yes,
reason.
it's
But
supposed
Well, I'm full.
to- Ooh.
But this wolf can fucking kill me in one shot, so.
yeah, these were the ones they found in the Elven Temple. So they look like normal healing potions, but they're a little bit different. So, but it's all right.
Nice.
Rumor are one of the two people that popped up in the visitors in the mist that our group has happened upon. You are up.
Can I observe which of them look the most injured?
Yeah, you should be able to do that, no problem. Watching. The one that is above Grimgrin, and then the one that is to the right of Zell. So this one up here and this one right here, both look to be injured about the same. They don't look extremely injured, but they looks like they're breathing heavy, and they've got several large cuts that are bleeding. So they look moderately injured. So.
All right, since he looks evidently quite squishy,
Yes.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. I'm gonna lay a smack down on this guy.
Okay.
Do I want to do this right away? Sure, I want to do it. No, wait, that's concentration. That will interfere with the illusion. Can't be doing that. All right, so it's just straight out attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point my little shard of a sword, my dagger, at this wolf, and I'm going to say, "Hi, fellow beast. You have messed with the wrong knight you have." As I point it, this little shard of dagger seems to elongate past the wizard and strike into the wolf. And this is the form of my Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Ooh,
That's definitely a hit.
Show me the damage. There we go. Oh, that's pitiful.
Oh,
Well, you hit it. So Viagra Blast hits the dire wolf.
Yes, I'll actually hold it down here.
Yes, that's what we're going to call it from now on. The little
Taste
blue
my
blast
steel.
hits the dire wolf, but it's not impressed. It's not
a
impressed.
grower. It's a grower, not a shower.
It doesn't care how ready for action you are, and it shakes off most of the effects. It is still going strong.
It's how you use it.
But Zell is a little concerned about the sudden rush of.
Just looks over there. He's like, "Dude, kill it! Don't tickle it."
I'm savoring the moment.
All right, this dire wolf right here is going to attack Grimgrin, and it is at disadvantage now. Well, no, it's at advantage because it's got disadvantage and advantage, so it's normal at the moment. And it hits, because of course it does, because I can't miss on these rolls. For 9 points of damage. But you are a fury, so that halves it, so you take 4.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Saving throw.
Yep.
Did you say strength saving throw?
Yep. So just click on, yeah, there you go.
too strong.
All right. Once
strong.
again, it tries to pull you down, but you're too strong for it. And as it does, after attacking you, it moves to leave and follow the other wolf. You could take an attack of opportunity.
I shall. Boom. Oh.
Ooh.
That is
Not
not
so
good
good.
enough
Like
to
little
hit it.
girl.
Yes.
Yep.
See, I'm not the only one.
It joins the other member of the pack up here, which is moving away, whatever that means. And next, you are up.
Well, I think I'm in the shadows, right?
You are. You successfully hit again.
You know what's coming.
Yeah,
We down here and we're wailing from the grave, baby. This guy's kind of squishy, right?
yeah.
Okay, he gets the initial shot.
Okay.
He gets the after effect.
Okay.
Hey, where is my where's my bow? Come here. No, the other way. Right about there, yeah.
Oh, jeez. What is? Dang, your guys' rolls.
Yeah.
You need a young priest and an old priest to bless your dice or something. I don't know what's
My
going
rolls
on.
haven't been bad. I got 2
No.
4s on the health potion. I
That's
actually
not
hit
what's
them.
happening. I
Your
think
rolls are just better.
I think the party master cursed my arrows. Is what's happening.
Something happened. All right. And next fires off both of his arrows and
I
or
fired
fires
one
a-
arrow.
one arrow, and it misses the wolf completely, and actually rebounds and actually sticks into Zell's quarterstaff that he is holding, and is like just quivering there. And Zell's like, "What the hell?" First the Viagra blast comes at me, and then this.
Whoa,
It's
buddy,
like,
what's going on? Gods are having fun with me today.
let's see. This wolf right here is going to attack Zell.
I'm gonna fade back into the shadow.
All right, go ahead, and give me a stealth check.
It's always gonna be my last move. Always.
Yep.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it don't.
It may or
Wise
may
move.
not have worked that time. Out of character, it did not work that time. So
Mm.
this is a bite on Zell. That is a hit, I assume.
Yep, that hits me. Yeah, for sure. Oh, I've got an AC at 10.
For 9 damage.
That puts me right back where I was.
Yeah. So it bites on you and then tries to pull you down. I need a strength saving throw.
Mm. This ought to be good.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You kick it away. You're like, get away, little doggy. And like the other two, it then runs. It took one last bite at you because you tasted so good and decides to run away. You can do an attack opportunity on it.
All right, I will take that. Quarterstaff here. I that's a miss.
You swing at it, and you do manage to dislodge the arrow that was sticking out of the quarterstaff, but you don't really hit it or do any damage. So.
Too much pain from the bite. I wasn't expecting it to run.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. So these last two are, we got 2 more dire wolves. So both of them, this one is going to take one last bite at you.
We need to stop real quick and thank Chris Brown for letting us use his time slot this week to play this. Since couldn't play yesterday. Thank you.
Thank
What's
you,
up?
Chris.
Good to see you guys. Whose rolls are better than mine? My rolls suck today. Suck.
Yeah.
I think I actually missed Grimgrin. The tie. Oh no, I hit him. But it only does 3 damage to you, Grimgrin. You are still up. But I do need another strength saving throw.
Is that 3 damage?
No
He is down to 1 hit point. Oh, you're fine. You say, "From hell's heart, I spit at thee." This guy runs away as well. You've already taken your reflex action, so or your reaction. So you can't take another attack opportunity. And then so this guy's going to run away too, because I don't feel like rubbing it in and biting down on Grimkin right now. I don't want to go for the TPK right off the bat. Be like, welcome Ray to the group. I'm going to kill all of you. So congratulations.
Is that how this game goes?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Always survive.
With that, actually, you see a big. Did anybody let Axel know that was an illusion? By the way, with their free action.
Nope.
So, huh?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Never
Axel,
said
there
anything.
is a giant area of pink mist that you can't see anything. You heard a bunch of sounds of flames maybe shooting out. You heard dogs chewing on a very tasty Grimgrin. You heard the sound of some Viagra attack, which alarms you a little bit about going into the mist, and then wolves running away. You can't see a whole heck of a lot at the moment, but it is your turn to do as you please. So
The Viagra attack always happens in the steam room.
yeah.
Whoa.
So there's a large pink wall in front of me, and I hear people talking about Viagra and
It's-
dogs snarling and yelping and running.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not a wall. It's like
Yeah,
imagine like a smoke bomb with glitter.
Yeah.
It's
All right,
pink.
I'm probably very concerned about what's happening in here.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to say real quick, guys, I think you guys would all join me on this. Let me get this out real quick. Happy anniversary, Chris and Kat.
Yes.
Hey, happy anniversary.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. May you have many
Okay.
more
Happy
returns.
anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
I don't wish this on you, but if you have another child, may your child be a male child. So there it is.
Oh, no. I think they're done on that part. I think they're done.
I think that's wise.
They got kids, I think, in college right now. So, yeah, they're good on that.
Hey, one of my buddies is 50, and he ended up with a couple of kids he wasn't expecting.
I couldn't let it.
I've been trying to talk my wife
last
into it.
more than 10 years.
Yeah. I joke with my wife sometimes. Our kids are all grown. I joke with my wife. It's like, oh, you ready for another baby? She's like, get the hell away from me. I was like, there it is. So,
Yeah, it's not going to get you laid when you're older saying that, guys. It's not going to work.
Has the opposite effect at around 40.
so we were talking about Viagra and getting older
He knocked it off the bedstand.
and hooking up after 50, which Ray is now rethinking his life choices about joining this group. Axel, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, so I stepped through the pink veil here, and I'm totally prepared to see some horrible acts happening.
Oh, look, it's a new intruder. Let's kill him.
But there's nothing in here now, and I'm really confused.
Yeah. So actually, the whole area there is blocking
It's
your sight.
completely
Yeah,
it's
so-
obscure. But if I know for a fact that they're gone, it looks like they're not coming back, I'll drop it.
Okay. Well, I will say that unless you guys want to pursue these guys, and these wolves are much, much faster than you, they disappear. And after getting about 60 feet in the mist, they kind of just blended into the mist and are gone. So
Yeah, we can't chase those guys.
with all that entails, so I will put it to the party real quick. I think I know the answer, but I never know with players, so I have to ask you, would you like to regroup and let the remaining 5 dire wolves retreat, or are you going after them? So
Well, you know
we
what?
can retreat, boss. We can't keep up with those guys.
I've got 120 foot range. I'm going to take a pot shot
all right,
because I'm just petty like that.
all right. Give me your pot shot. That's a hit.
Aiming for the most damage looking one.
The Viagra dagger reaches out and touches someone from way far away, and it hurts it. It doesn't put it down, and I got to roll for this one just to see.
And I'm just like, bad doggies, bad.
Jeff,
Taste my steel.
High or low, Jeff?
High.
Always high. Why do I got to keep saying that?
All right. They keep running. So they keep running and disappear. So with that, I will take us out of initiative. I will take the little blue box off of the. I'm a little concerned that Jeff has a little blue box on the screen and he's using his little blue pill and all that other stuff. So, and you all see you're in the middle of this very strange, dark forest with mist all around you. It's getting darker. The mist is getting thicker. And there are two new people. The person that you originally came to rescue is here. He is how do I put this? He's a gaily clad man. He looks
fancy.
Yes, he's a fancy man. With an expanding dagger, which goes out and gets people. And he has a very fancy way of talking. And he may even sound like Bender if you're a Futurama fan.
I forgot. Like the faceplate, if you'll recall, is like a comedy mask.
Yep.
And it's like on my helm, and then you also notice that like I strike a dramatic pose, and even though there's no breeze, my cape just starts to billow on its own.
That is a little concerning. So you see him standing in this mist as the pink cloud illusion that you still sort of saw just fades away. And then in the middle of this cloud emerging is a new person, a new companion that we're vaguely aware. It'd be a companion. You guys can choose to attack him if you want. It'll be a really short session, but you see
somebody new over there. Do we need to kill him?
How tall are you, Ray? Are you a large figure? Are you a normal size figure?
Yeah.
So you see a hulking reptilian face. You guys should be familiar with Dragonborn. And he is clad in, and I will let Ray describe himself to you real quick. And he's looking around confused, not wondering what he was going to see in this mist, and now the mist is gone. So,
all right. These black robes, silver lining, pretty simple. He's not trying to draw too much attention to himself, but he looks well kept.
You're going with the Fistandantilus / Wrestling. So.
Hey man, I know a chick that actually named her son that, bro.
Wrestling or Fistandantilus?
No, Fistandantilus.
Whoa!
Way to lean into it.
Oh no, that kid probably hates her guts now. He's probably
high
30.
school could be over with.
I have a friend.
30. He probably hates his mom's guts for that.
This is kind of a cool name, but I have a friend who named his daughter, who's the same age as my oldest, Illustrial, which is kind of a cool name though. So
Yeah, that's all right. Fistandantilus is a little. I don't know.
Yeah. You go by your middle name till you hit college, then it's okay to be Fistandantilus again.
Well, or you just shorten it and become a UFC fighter, and your name is Fist. So.
Yeah, you don't want to be called Fist. Not in this day.
This also works if he decides to start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I mean, might have drove him to be that guy. Who knows?
One of the guys in my first army unit named his son Huma.
Nice.
Huma's cool though. Not that many people are gonna know it. Fistandantilus either, really. But once Fistandantilus, people are going, what kind of fucking name is that?
It's Czechoslovakia, Eastern European name.
We had a guy in boot camp with me. His last name was Dyke, so we had Private Dykes with us.
Oh God, Lord. Yeah, she's a friend of mine, but we had a girl in our platoon named Edie, and I'm not going to say it at the moment because we're on YouTube, but her last name was Fuchs, and it was pronounced just like you think it was. So, yeah.
And back to the game.
We had a dude named Freitag, and everyone gave him shit because they called him Friday. So it was like they just made all the fucking jokes from the TV show.
Yeah. All right, so you see this new figure standing in front of you. The sounds of battle have died down. The mist is encroaching on you. It's getting dark. You're in the woods, and I give it to you, players, to role play from here. And you are also your companions Grimgrin and Zell are looking much the worse for wear as well. So,
Yeah,
and you also have a
just
new
gonna,
companion in.
yeah, Zell's just gonna wave at the both of them and be like, "Hi guys," and sit on a fucking downed log.
and say, "I'm getting too old for this shit." So,
I want to walk up and poke him, like really cautiously, like, nope, I'm not hallucinating. Didn't conjure this one. I think I'm real.
Who are you? And
he's
don't
real.
try to take my stuff.
He's gonna slap the hand away. What are you doing?
all right, roll for
Deal.
initiative. So, go ahead and if you guys want to introduce yourselves, or we could just go back into you're just like, okay, we're together.
I will introduce myself by way of going to, let's see, because Max looks pretty beat up and Grin looks really beat up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I will give each of them a potion of healing. And if we want to do this in the sake of
We should
minimizing time, I will
probably
also
do the short rest thing. We just battled. We should probably take like the short rest or whatever and gather our thoughts and our.
Let me finish. I'm going to also cast Cure Wound. I'm going to cast
stop
Cure
those
Wounds
wolves
on
from
both
coming
of
back.
them.
Okay.
Did you hear me?
You're gonna cast Cure Wounds on them both.
Yes.
Go for it. Go ahead and give me those rolls.
Let's see.
And I put Axel and Rumor on the current map, which is just a travel map that you should be able to see it. I hope so.
Mm. Yeah.
No, I didn't actually put it on there because I just had access.
So it's just what is it? 1d8 plus your proficiency, or is it 1d8 plus your proficiency, or 1d8 plus your ability modifier? So
yeah. Dice. Come on, dice.
Does Axel carry a bunch of bananas?
what's
All
that?
right, so
Does Axel carry a bunch of bananas?
Yes.
all right, so we guys are all patching each other up. I'm like, you guys all right? What are we doing out here?
Well, we were looking for a girl, and now we're lost.
That doesn't sound good. You're in the woods looking for a girl, so
Well, we're looking for a dead girl. Even better.
Did you forget where you put her?
All right, so that's going to be 8 to Max and 7 to the Barbarian.
to Grimgrin. All right, so you guys got 8-7 back.
Almost totally full. I got one away. I'm good.
I will tell you this.
And
So Rumor, you already sent me your. Oh, go ahead.
When I do it, I touch you rather inappropriately. This will make you feel better.
Oh dear Lord. Rumor, you already did your backstory. You know how you got here. So
yeah.
All right. Axel, as for you, you were out actually exploring the woods near your home. You have a small hut. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. So if you want to change any of this later,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to. But you were out exploring your woods and looking for components, alchemical components, which is a hobby of yours. Some for you to do on your own studies, some for you to sell in the local town that you live. You are also originally from the Forgotten Realms, though very far away from where this group was based, which is Daggerford. You are from, fill in wherever you want to be from in the Forgotten Realms. And as you were going through, suddenly the forest around you got much darker, and it was alarming to you as you heard lightning strikes out of a clear sky, and a sudden ground mist came up. And for whatever reason, you found yourself kind of stumbling through this mist, going in the general direction that you knew your home was in. When you came upon this battle, a pink mist going up, dire wolves, and everything else that you saw, and you were pretty confused. So,
Very confused.
yes.
Uh, so, what you guys doing?
I tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting very tired of fighting and no reward.
I'm doing the
I
best
was
that I can.
I was lunch for some big ass wolves. Looking at the holes in my robe.
All right.
I can't.
Tired
I
of
can't
killing
do
stuff
the
and
robe, but
nothing to loot, nothing to steal, nothing to take. I can't get. What am I
Do
supposed
you guys need help? Do you need to rest at my cottage, or you good?
You live around here?
Yeah, just over yonder.
Oh, well, let's go there. I mean, I could definitely take a rest.
Okay.
Hey, who are you, man? I'm just following some stranger deeper into these woods. Who
I don't
are
give a
you?
shit. I don't.
What? He was a stranger. I was about to take candy from him.
I'm just a guy that lives in the woods. Don't worry about me.
Doesn't seem violent, so I'm okay with him. You know, I mean, hell, everything we come across tries to kill us. So
I'm just the guy who lives in the woods. Don't worry about me. Is how a lot of horror movies start.
Yeah. You guys are in the woods looking for dead girls, so you have no room to complain. So
Right.
that's the way a lot of
Trying to say
porno
he
movies start.
yeah,
Are you trying to say he fits right in? Is that what you're saying? All right.
yeah, exactly.
If he's a total
Alright.
stranger, I plan on taking candy from him.
Yes. So Axel, I assume then you're going to try and lead them to your cottage in the direction.
Yes.
Okay, so you begin walking. You know that you didn't go more than 10 minutes into the woods, so you should be fine. And the rest of the group begins following you. You walk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Once we hit about 30s, I was gonna be like, I thought you said it was close, man.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of this place.
What's close to you?
And
you're lost too. Great.
and you think of stopping for a moment, but you hear the howl of wolves occasionally as you're walking as well. After walking for about 45 minutes, you
Bad
emerge.
doggy.
You see the woods begin to thin slightly ahead of you, and you see an opening, and there appears to be a road.
Oh, good. That'll be helpful. I don't have to keep getting swatted in the face by branches anymore. This is great.
Yes.
Any signs or indication of what this road is?
You could go out there. You see black pools of water, literal black pools of water, stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway in front of you. You have come through the giant trees that loom on both sides of this road, which stretches off into the mist, both to the east and to the west, and their branches are clinging in that mist. Other than that, you don't see a whole heck of a lot. Just this road and the opening. The road is maybe 15 feet wide, and the trees are actually right on top of the road, but seem to be unable to encroach on the road or overhang over it, like almost like it's magic.
I've never heard of anywhere like this before.
This is where you guys are coming out right here. If you see on the map, I'm clicking. So.
Yeah.
Excuse me, fellow who doesn't not like to be poked so much. You don't seem to be certain about where we are.
It seems we got turned around somewhere. I'm not sure where we're at now.
Are you sure you're not luring us into danger? Because that makes me tingle if you are.
I think danger might be luring us to it.
Ooh, even better. I like it when it comes to me. Delivery. Somebody ought to make a business out of that.
Danger Dash.
I like
It's weird. My token won't update my hit points. I mean, it says I've got 13, but the bar is 5 of 14 still.
It's cool.
Yeah, I
worry
know. It
about
doesn't matter.
I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in post.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Shoot to edit.
All right, so you guys find yourself on this road. Like I said, it stretches off in the mist, both to the east and the west. But as far as you can see, it's just forest and this road, and you can't see anything east or west other than mist. So, what would you like to do? You guys are all pretty beat up. The main group of Grimgren, Annette, and Axel have now been walking in various woods for the better part of a day at this point. Grimgren is still looking pretty rough, but at the same time, it's not looking overly friendly around here either. So, what actions would you guys like to take?
Well, I mean, if the woods are like right on top of the road, it's probably a bad idea to camp here because we'll be easily spotted. So do you guys want to head down this road and see if these woods break anytime soon so we can camp there? Or do you want to risk it?
Yeah, I'm down for heading west a little bit and seeing what we can see.
Yeah, I have the strange feeling no matter which way on this road we go, we're going to end up going left.
Are we at NASCAR?
All right.
Oh, there's a good question. So, how thick is the tree coverage? Can we see which direction is like the sun is, or like do we have any sense
There is
of
no
direction?
sun. It's the moon right now. It was the sun, and now it's the moon somehow.
But which way are the shadows laid? That would be the question.
It is so thick, the trees and the mist, that it's hard to make out. I mean, but you can generally tell what direction, the sun and the moon is, just like Pops was saying with the shadows and stuff like that. But you can't actually see it. It's like a diffused light. Now that it is early evening, it is really, and the sun is going down and the moon is starting to rise. It's getting incredibly dark. The trees are so thick that it really, you don't have to like step up and peer into the trees to be able to pierce them, to be able to see deep into the forest. Even then, you can't see that far. It's almost like the trees have closed ranks behind you. And then with the mist that is all around in the trees itself, it's even harder to see. However, on the road itself, the mist is a little bit thinner. So like I said, it's strange. It's like this road is resisting being taken over by some of this stuff. So.
Well, gang,
Do we just lay in the road?
That's what I said. It's up to you guys what you want to do. We can go down the road and see if these woods break, or we can risk camping here where anyone can see us.
I'm all for going farther down the road, maybe finding a clearing just off the road, something like that.
That's what I'm thinking.
I start doing this very floppy dance as I'm stepping down the road. Gonna ease on down the road. Gonna ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Just gotta ease on down the road.
Hey, Zell.
So,
Hey, Zell.
Yes.
Zell.
Yeah, what's up?
My wizard dude. Do you got one of them spells that like muffles people?
Not yet. Give me.
This guy ain't helping my rogue sneak abilities at all. It's like there's no sense in going and scouting ahead if he's gonna be behind me going, ease on down. Whoa.
As if that's not enough. My armor is jangly.
Oh,
And
God.
yeah, I've got disadvantage, and you don't remember them all the time before, but like you hear the tinkling of these bells on that Harlequin get up that he's got over his helmet.
I'm thinking that Jeff created this
Little
character just to.
Yes.
I will say this: when I last used this guy, silence was thrown on him more than once.
You are. I will say, it may help you guys because you will be so stealthy compared to him that no one will notice you. So you never know. So you keep traveling down the road. I'm assuming you're going west, but
Yeah, I mean,
okay. I mean that's out of character, but you start traveling down the road. You travel for a good an hour. The sun is completely set. What is strange to you is that, give me a perception check, everybody.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, not me.
All right, I'm new to this program. Help me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. If
Do
you
you see
go
the
up,
little? Are you watching the StreamYard screen at all? Because I
Yes.
have my character sheet open down here. I move. I mean, I moved it around.
good job, Jeff.
Oh wait, I think I found it.
I've got high wisdom
Yeah,
too.
there we go. Okay, I figured it out.
you got it. Yeah, all you have to do usually is click the word, and
Dancing.
it works for you. So
Okay.
I've got Jeff, Grimgrin, Bobo. I got Annex. I got everybody. Look at that. Romper, Scumper, Bopper, Boo.
Yeah,
As
I'm doing
you
my
know,
whole
perception.
you
How do you
all.
critically fail perception?
He was too busy
Narcoleptic or
singing.
something?
He was singing "Ease on Down the Road" and he didn't perceive
Right.
anything. So, so as you are traveling down the road, all of you either have your heads down, just trying to soldier on because you're tired or injured or whatever. Max, you're kind of pondering what is going on and thinking about casting silence or wishing you knew how to cast silence on the on Jeff's character, who is the warlock, who is also still singing or humming "Ease on Down the Road" to himself.
Yeah,
no,
when I get to
a lot.
town, I'm definitely going to try to find that spell.
Yeah. Axel, you happen to look behind yourself, and you know that when you guys came out of the woods, several of your companions were still bleeding, and they bandaged themselves, and there was some, some blood spots and also some spots where you broke through. Grim's not exactly a small guy, so there are branches and stuff where you came out of the woods. You've been walking for an hour, so normally you would expect to have gone far down the road, at least 3 miles, 4 miles down the road. You look backwards and see that still the refuse where you came out of the forest. It looks like you've traveled no more than maybe 150 feet.
That's weird. But I don't see it. Somebody else sees that, not me.
Yeah, that was Axel saw that. So
Definitely not me.
So you gonna tell us what you see, bro, or are you just gonna like keep
You
that?
you can share that with everybody, or you can just keep that. In
Yeah,
your
we'll
pocket.
share that with everybody. It's like, hey guys, we haven't got very far.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh! This reminds me of the Feywild. Oh, I like this place.
Can I do
It's
like an Arcana
interesting.
check and see if I could figure anything out? Or
Sure, you can give me an Arcana check. Anybody who wants to give me an Arcana check, give me an Arcana check.
oh, boo.
I would like to do a survival.
Hey!
Grimgrin,
Hey.
fucking blowing it out of
Oh.
the park.
Unfortunately, Grim, you're gonna. I should have said anybody who has who is proficient in Arcana can give me an Arcana check. So
Oh, yeah. That's not me.
Can I make a survival check?
sure,
Because I have that skill.
and then I will tell you what you realized in a moment. So
Much
right.
better.
all right, so a couple things. Grimgrin, to everyone's surprise, looks very thoughtful. Puts his finger to his mouth and says, this is not normal. This is magic. And the same goes for Lord or for Axel, who looks around and goes, I concur. This is not normal. This is magic. So, however,
No,
Jeff.
Pat Grimgrin on the lower back, since he's super huge,
Yeah.
and be like, that's right, buddy. It is magic. You're right.
Jeff, your character Rumor looks around, and you are noticing that besides the woods and the apparent lack of progress, and you too kind of do some quick mental calculations, you figure you should have been several miles down the road, based on how you're walking everything. But everything looks normal. You're not quite sure. You can't place your finger on it, but
Trying, but
for whatever reason, time and space doesn't seem to be working the same way at the moment. So that's the best that you can get it. And it really throws you off.
All right. Would this, in fact, remind me of how the Feywild operates?
Yes.
No. Am I home again? Did I end up in the Winter Court somehow?
Yes. Max.
I'm saying all this out loud.
You have heard in your studies, you have heard of places where like this, places oftentimes, and unfortunately, Axel didn't roll well, but places of wild magic, places in outer planes, you actually have read about that, where time and space doesn't seem to work correctly. And that until you get out of whatever that area or zone is, you never know. You could walk hundreds of miles in one step, or walk in place for days and only go 10 or 15 feet.
All right. So, all right, guys. Seems to me we may be in a wild magic zone.
Ooh.
Kind of gives the side eye to what's Lord Bobo's name?
No,
Axel.
Axel. Yeah, he gives a side eye to Axel. And he kind of puts his hands together in the little steeple in front of him, and he's like, so we could take all 1,000,000 years to get out of here, or we could walk a step and go 7 leagues. So it's up to you guys how you want to deal with this information. I'm just here to provide it.
All
Okay,
right,
so-
as a wild magic sorcerer, do I have any extra insight as to how to get out of here?
Now that he says that, it occurs to you that that is a real possibility. You can go ahead and give me another Arcana check and roll with advantage. So, hold on. Let me check your sheet real quick, though, because I want to do something so that you can roll with at advantage. So,
Rolling with advantage.
all right, it's on advantage toggle. So if you look on your sheet, I'll go back to core so you can see it. You see at the top where it says like public to GM, and then it says advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right. So if you ever want to make a private roll, just click on to GM instead of public.
Okay.
If you ever want to do like advantage, normal, disadvantage, before you take a roll, just click on what kind of roll you're doing. So advantage and disadvantage is pretty much the same. It's just going to roll 2 dice for you. But so like on this one, if you click advantage and then click on Arcana again, you'll make the throw at advantage. Yeah.
Ooh.
Awesome. So, and you created it. As you are looking around and realize that this is some sort of wild magic zone, you're actually attuned into the magic itself. You can kind of feel the pull of the wild magic around you. However, most of the time when you've encountered wild magic, it's been very chaotic, very random, and you are able to harness it and bring some semblance of order to it in order to use it. And you know it's always a struggle for you. It's always struggling to get out of your control. However, in this case, there seems to be something else constraining this wild magic and actually channeling it to create different effects. You can actually sense this through your Arcana skill, though you can't really grasp onto the threads of magic. And it appears whatever power is channeling it and messing with you or the road is coming from the trees itself.
Oh. Like, okay. Is it so? I investigate the trees, I guess. Walk over to the trees. Like, let's see if we can. Is it coming from the ground? Is it coming from the tops? Or where is it coming from?
As you're looking at it, it's coming from the branches of the trees, and it seems to be a power emanating from the land and going through the trees themselves and exerting control over the magic. You think that if you try to channel the magic by touching the tree or even breaking off a piece of the tree and using the snap of the magic, because when you break the branch, it would disrupt the magic in that branch for a moment, that you might be able to grasp onto a thread and channel it to kind of break out of this zone that is causing you not to progress at the moment. But you know that it would be risky and it could have dire repercussions.
Hey, Grimgrin, come break a branch off for me.
Oh, also, by the way, when you get a chance, Axel, the guys are level 3, so you can level your character up to level 3, or we can talk about that after the game. So I didn't even notice that. So, yeah. So, Grimgrin, do you want to break a branch off for him?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Why not?
Grimgrin comes over and he breaks off an entire log, thinking that's a branch. And as he does so, actually, you notice a spark in your mind, in the senses that you've attuned to reaching out and grabbing the threads of wild magic and being able to channel them. You could give me an Arcana check, if you wish, to try and channel that and see if you can use that effect to break whatever is holding you at the moment.
All right. Am I still at advantage?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So for everyone else, well, let me describe what you see. You see the sparks, and they're decidedly black with motes of red in them as he breaks it. And you grab onto them, and you're able to hold them and send out a Viagra spell. No, a piercing light that actually seems to go through some sort of sphere or bubble that was around your party, and it dissipates and then disappears, and you feel a lightness around you. For everybody else, you see Axel, after Grimgrim comes up, breaks off a log, and then you see Axel kind of start, and he like shifts his hands. You don't see anything going on, and then you see around you a series of blood drops that were in the shape of a sphere disappear, sliding around this invisible sphere to hit the ground and still be present in the middle of the road as blood surrounding you. And there's a definite lightness around you. You didn't notice it before, but almost like a force was oppressing you.
So we'll look at Axel and be like, "What did you just do?"
I fixed it. It's very technical. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All
right.
Layman's terms.
Yeah. Next, Grin, how do you feel about the blood surrounding you at the moment?
I don't know. Doesn't bother me.
Get my finger in it.
I'm still over here bleeding, trying to think like, am I still able to move on?
Yeah.
No, I did give you a healing potion, and I did heal you for 8 points as well.
Oh, you gave me a potion too?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
4 plus 4.
I don't think I.
I didn't get the cool Elven one.
Yeah. You can roll the 2d4 plus 4 as well. So all right, so you guys are standing in the middle of this road. It is now fully nighttime. The weird blood sphere popped that you hadn't seen, and there's blood all around you in a circle on the road. And Axel is doing strange things. Grimgrin is holding a large log, and Anex is hiding in the shadows of the road. So what do you guys want to do?
Before Grimgrin drinks that, I'll be like, wait. I mean, with the darkness, the trees over the top of us, it's got to be pitch black. So we'd have to travel by torchlight. So we might as well just camp because people are going to see that flame.
Okay. Do you guys decide to camp?
Do you need light? I can produce light.
I don't think the light's going to do much in the fog.
The idea is to get a full rest. I think that's where Zell's going. He wants to sleep.
Yep. I want to get my spells back, man.
I will take first watch.
I don't. Hey, you guys rest whatever you want to do. I remember a certain party, and Jeff will remember this party, that kept going to a mansion, doing one fight, and coming back. They were the party of the rested. So
we could make it a whole day in there.
Let's move out of this circle of blood and then camp. That's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Does anybody want to investigate the circle of blood, or you're just like, let's get the hell away from this shit? So.
I'm doing that.
Move away.
Okay.
Move away.
Jeff, what do you want to do? Investigate.
That doesn't bother me.
I just had to.
All right. Ops, you look at the blood and you feel. Give me a. Hold on for a moment. Gotta look something up.
Power in the blood. Power in the
I was
blood.
just thinking that. I was like,
Give me a wisdom save, please.
whoa.
Uh-oh.
You have a strong desire to taste the blood, a desire that you cannot resist.
Okay, so I taste the blood. So
All right.
Well, just kind of looking at the side eye again, it's like shivers a little bit. He's like, what are you doing?
You taste the blood. To your surprise, it is still warm. And as you taste it, we will deal with what happens later. I will tell you offline. So, yes.
it's still warm, guys. This shit just happened.
Yeah. But
It's obviously magical. I mean, let it. I mean, why would you put your mouth on it?
the blood is actually pooling up on the road. You think that if you wanted to, if you had a vial or something, you could probably take some of this with you, Anex. So.
I am going to take some with me. And I will stash it. I will stash it away into my poisoner's kit.
Okay.
Ooh, this looks interesting. As a matter of fact, can I make a survival to see if I can identify what the blood is from?
Sure. It looks like blood.
Well, I've got the empty potion that I drank earlier, so I'll just fill that up with it.
All right. It looks clear. It looks like blood. So
I guess I'm going to gather some up too if everybody else is.
yeah.
I mean, it's a sample. You got to check it out. I mean, obviously it's magical.
I
I
think
might
that's
be
a.
dipping my arrows.
That is.
Are you just doing this because everyone else is?
that is
I feel like I just want to be part of the crew.
As the next starts filling his vial, it'll be like, still thirsty, bud?
as a matter of fact, you are Anex. You know, you don't know that it'd be good to just chug it here right now, but you liked it. It tasted good to you. It felt good. It made you feel good. You know, there's a little tingle, so it was good stuff for you.
It's
So,
weed blood, man. Weed
yes,
blood.
it was. It was. You may find a pipe and put that in there and smoke it at some point. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
all right. So, you begin walking, and you quickly leave the blood circle behind after only 5-10 minutes. You're traveling normal now. You can actually set camp wherever you wish. For the purposes of game purposes, I will say that the night goes uneventfully. It does, it is not a fun night. You hear wolves in the forest every now and then. You see red eyes looking at you when you're on watch, but nothing ever that you can actually identify. And
I
actually,
make my eyes glow red back at them.
yes. But eventually, what passes for morning arises on the road, and you all wake up bright-eyed and not so bushy-tailed, ready to approach the day. So, you get, so I'm assuming you're going to still travel. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, I don't know where we are on this map. I'm just
Yeah.
running around like I'm
Yeah, you guys are still basically here, but you begin walking east again, and only after about an hour of walking,
We walk east, we're gonna be off the map. Yes, we will.
Oh, east, west. So, my bad. And this is where we're going to leave it today, but I'm going to say this. So, as you're walking, coming out of the mist, you see the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you to the east. So as you're walking, now you're noticing that the road is almost disappearing behind you in the mist. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework, and dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Yes, sir. I am.
We have been fully rested. Everybody got their spells back. Everybody's okay.
Any abilities are back. Your hit points should be at maximum.
Now, before I forget, since we just finished a full rest, I want to go over here and grab something. What's my thing?
Your skill ability?
Yeah.
So you can become proficient in a skill that you're not normally proficient in.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yep.
Whispers from the dead. All right. So, in this particular case of being out here in the middle of nowhere and just magic everywhere, I'm bumping Arcana.
Okay.
Right?
Strangers in the night.
There we go.
Unfortunately, you did your Arcana, but will you make an actual Arcana check?
I just double click.
So just click next. You got to remember, but you would be adding your proficiency bonus to Arcana for the next day. So this roll would have been 8 plus another 2, so 10. So, but you do whisper. No one can see it, but every night a spirit comes to you and whispers to you, and you learn something, and you're able to grasp a little bit more about Arcana today as you're looking around. And that doesn't make you feel good, because knowing what's going on is worse than even not knowing what's going on at this point. So
ignorance is bliss.
No, see, I'm hoping I learn a little bit more about this blood.
Yes. We will deal with that offline before the next session. I will be telling you about it. So, but these gates stand in front of you. What would you like to do? Because as you are looking at them, the gates slowly open on their hinges, creaking with that unbearable, horrible horror movie sound that we're all familiar with, until they stand wide open, beckoning you to enter.
I get this sort of treatment everywhere I go. I'm quite well known.
So it seems like someone definitely wants us to come
Is
in.
is
I'm
my
gonna do a
danger
tra-
sense
I'm-
tingling?
I'm going to check for traps before any of these guys just go dancing through the gates. Okay.
All right. Well, first of all, to Grimgrin, that particular skill, danger sense, is not tingling, but your common sense, the sense that tells you not to go into a dark room and say, "Hello, who's there?"
I
is
don't
definitely
have
going
that.
off. Okay, well then no, you're
I
fine.
remember I just dove into the big huge ogre.
Yeah. Then no, you think it's perfectly fine, and you want to dress up as a teenage sorority girl and go walking around.
Take a
So
shower.
yeah, so you're good.
That reminds me.
Yes.
Even though we took a long rest, is it still dark out?
It is morning. It is daylight, but it's only daylight because it's a little bit brighter than nighttime. So,
Like
Okay,
a big
so-
thick cloud cover or something?
Yeah,
Or what are we-
yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead
We're
and
in
give me,
England.
yes, give me an investigation check next to look for traps.
Okay. Let's see.
It looks clear. You don't find any traps.
It looks clear. I don't know, guys.
It seems
I'm
to
not-
you as everything is fine.
I'm not feeling good about it either way. I'm not.
I mean,
Oh.
it is a creepy door. It just opened up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So-
Creepy. All right.
Where's your spirit of misadventure? Pat Grin, you go first.
Yes.
Can I do an insight check? Do I recognize this building, gates, any of the?
I think that would be investigation.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check or
Okay.
a history check if you want.
Ooh,
So,
history. Oh no. Yeah, we'll do that one.
all right.
Yay.
Hey,
As you investigate and look at these gates, you can clearly see you don't recognize them. There's no really identifiable symbols. However, what you do notice is that both of the statues, which are huge, I mean, they're each 15 feet tall, standing guard on either side by these giant stone buttresses that form either side of the gate with the metal gate attached to it. But these giant statues, which are holding these stone swords, were both beheaded, and it looks like the cuts were clean, as if somebody actually is able to chop through the stone in one clean cut, and the heads rolled away. But the heads aren't here.
Those will absolutely, positively, 100% not come to life and attack us.
Yes. So that is what you notice, Axel.
Okay. Well, group, do you think your dead girl is in here?
I
think we have to look.
think we're off track, but I mean, we don't really have much of a choice, do we? I mean,
Have to look.
There's always a choice.
Do it.
I just
We can
take all
keep
the wrong
going down the
ones.
road.
So the rest of the group is like, do we really? Do we really have to look? I'd say we take our chances with the mist. So now, so do you guys go ahead and step through the gates?
Sure.
I'll tell you
Grin
what
goes
I will
first.
do.
All right.
I will take the time. Hold on a second. I've got a trick. I will take the time to conjure unseen servant. And
All
so I
right.
do all this mumbo jumbo stuff. I take off my cloak and I put it on the ground, and you watch as my cloak rises up as if there's somebody beneath it, and I snatch it off. There's nobody there. And then I will send that through the gates, this invisible presence.
All right. It walks through the gate. You notice it walks through, or you feel it walk through the gate. Everybody else is just watching him do a magic trick, and you applaud the golf clap. You're like, All right.
Very good. Very good.
Once the cloak is pulled off, I'll give it a little golf clap and be like, "Good, good."
So your unseen servant walks through the gate. Nothing seems to happen.
All right. I'll just follow right on behind it then.
Okay.
What?
What about the rest of the group? Are you-
I'll follow.
I'll follow, but I mean,
Yeah.
like as we
Alright.
walk past, I'll be talking to him next. I'll be like, "Well, he may be loud, but at least he'll be dragon fodder, I guess." I don't know.
All right. As the last of you gets through the gate slams shut with a finality and clang, absolutely closed. And I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody.
I kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zell will sigh and be like, "Of course."
Yep, I'm in trouble.
Yikes.
I haven't had a roll today. It's been bad, and then bad.
Don't worry. I'm
Wow.
very wise.
No, that's wisdom. You got to roll a wisdom save up above that window up above that.
So much for being very wise.
That's fine, Axel, because I know I'll just add it would add your proficiency bonus to it if you're proficient. So
Where's the
Dang.
button for it then? So I can do it next time.
Boy, look at Max.
to the right, in the upper right part of your
There it
your
is.
abilities, yeah. So
Got it. Okay.
so let's see, I've got that. I need Grimgrin's wisdom save. So
So that's under saving throws.
Yeah,
Yep.
up above on the left.
I saved enough for
Okay.
both of us. We're good.
all right, Grimgrin and Max, you step through and you feel a slight tingle go through you, but you're able to resist anything else. It's almost like that feeling if somebody's watching you and you start to panic, but you were able to calm yourself down and don't do anything. However, Axel, Remor, and Anex, the feeling becomes so strong that you actually collapse onto the ground with an uncontrollable feeling of terror, as if someone is about, and your heart feels like it's going to race and beat and just leap right out of your chest. And it takes you several moments to collect yourselves. But for that moment, you know that you saw a pair of red, piercing eyes in the face of some incredibly powerful figure staring at you for just a moment, and then it passes.
Ooh. Oh,
You,
my.
You guys sick?
Oh, dude, I don't know. There's something up in there. I'm telling you what, there's something up in there.
There was somebody, and he was spooky,
Yeah.
and he had red eyes, and I didn't get a chance to do my red eyes back. Oh,
Yeah.
This is terrifying, which is very exciting.
And now we got the crazy guy who is apparently contagious. Great.
Yeah. And with that, we are going to call today's session and move on into Barovia proper, starting with our next session. So, but I will say for today to everybody, great role play. You were able to survive your encounter with the direwolves because they took off. Not a lot of XP today, but I will grant for great role play and for our new characters, and just because I feel good and happy today. 200 XP for the whole party, which puts the party at how much XP currently?
2380.
All right, there it is, 2380.
Now, make sure your hit points are maxed. Make sure everything's maxed because we
Yeah.
should all be full health, except for
for-
me, the blood drinker. I don't know what's going to happen to me yet. We'll see.
And for Axel, when you put your hit points in, when you're ready to level up, next to your name, there's like a little red icon that you can see for Character Mancer. If that's flashing, that means that you can level up. So you just click that, and the Character Mancer will take you through level up. So,
Awesome.
so that's that. I'm very happy because I've gotten the whole party to the paranoid phase of the game where you guys are afraid to do anything. So that's making me quite happy. Let's see. I missed some comments. Matthew stopped by, said hi. How are we doing? Hey,
Yep.
Matthew, how are you?
It's good to see you, Matthew. We're
and,
going to see Matthew tomorrow on What's Your Issue?
Yep.
Nem and I are going to have Matthew out here. We're going to be talking about the Night Slayers.
Yep. And I will also be back tomorrow. We are doing NeM in the AM on Mondays and Fridays on Pilled. So I will be back, and soon to be Roku. So I will be back with NeM in the AM tomorrow morning. Let's see what else is going on today. We're watching Red Heat later on Pilled tonight. Yep. And then I will be a guest on Creative Chaos as I am starting my promo tour for my new comic. So Space Monkeys. Although I've made a decision, I want to make sure that we build a good following first. So I was going to do it in October. We're going to go January and take a good time to build our audience. So because I want to make sure this goes well. So
the bigger you can make it, the better. And to make it bigger, it takes more time.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to promote. You can't just come out a week before and say, "Oh, we're going to launch next week." You got to promote, and then you got to help each other, guys. You see somebody like Matthew dropping his link to his comic in the Madness Facebook group, share it out.
Yeah.
Help each other out.
Are you gonna crowdfund it or no?
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna crowdfund. So
okay, so set up your crowdfunding page as soon as possible. That way you can get people to sign up for it.
Yep.
The pre-launch is live now, but I'm going to be unveiling it to everybody tonight on Creative Chaos. They'll be sharing that.
Cool.
This is a little bit of the promos we're going to do real quick. I want to share this, and then I will do the outros. We're going to roll with the credits, and then our Roku thing, and then we will put up also our Aussie outro as well. But we're going to be doing this with different creators. So this one is from someone you may know. Let me put this up real quick, and then we are get out of here. So.
Surf the microverse with Space Monkeys, dude.
Hi, I'm Lori Calcaterra from the Tuesday Morning Brew. When I came down with grayscale and began to turn to stone, I turned to Space Monkeys. One shot and I could feel the battle begin, and now I'm feeling as numb as a robot with no arms or legs. I got my Space Monkeys. When are you gonna get yours?
That's just a little taste. So.
Awesome.
So we're going to be doing a lot more of that. So with that, thank you to all my players for being here for NeM's Gaming Madness. I always appreciate you. Thank you for doing it on Thursday because I had to go drive the kids around. Those pesky kids need to be driven. So
we'll be back next Wednesday for this show.
Yeah.
And next Thursday, Chris will be back with Lori, and we'll be back to Path of the Pale Rider.
Yep.
So,
So we're going to be doing all that. So thank you all. Thank you for watching NeM's Gaming Madness. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope the players enjoyed the game. And thank you to our new players. Now we got a good rounded party. But hey, like I said, we still have room. If you want to play with us, come join us. I can handle a few more players. My brain can split in about 8 directions now, so I can still do that. So we can handle that. And with that, I'm going to roll some credits, and then we're going to go out with Aussie, and we will end this stream, and I will see you all on the other side whenever I see you. So thanks, guys. We're out of here.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace.
The live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment